all kind of limp, and you got hips that aren't quite right, and you got things that aren't right with bodies, and be cognizant of the people that are hurting, and whether it's mental stress that they're going through or physical stress. ADA, yeah, those are rules and laws and so on that help us, but do it out of compassion for people that need extra help. And maybe their vision's not quite what they would like to be. Maybe they listen. You guys, not everybody in this world hears like a lot of your wonderful young ears hear. So think in terms of when you're speaking and so on to classes. All right. Weather be caught, listen, on weather, golly, have we gone through it or what? I guess we're going to do some more. I don't know if global warming is what's really going on. I don't know. But it's cold, and we may have to cancel class. You know, was it yesterday, Oklahoma City and Tulsa both canceled classes. I get this little alert on my little iPhone that pops in, Oklahoma City. We'll go back to school tomorrow. And yeah, I got one of those. Oklahoma City School. It's too cold to run bus route where you have students out at a bus stop at 18 degrees, 15 degrees, and then put a little 15-mile-an-hour wind with it. Those little chillins are out there. Yeah, it's what? Yeah, and put a little wind, you're stuck. So you got it. And they had to close them down. Listen, I'm going to ask you the whole class, all the minutes that you have enough inside of you that your 16 weeks is not enough in the number of minutes. Your 800 minutes times 2,400 minutes that you have in a 3-hour class, 2,400 minutes shouldn't be enough. If you're really worth your stuff, you got to hurry to get through it and power pack your curriculum. Hold those classes all the way through. But if you need to cancel a class for weather or that you're sick, there's no problem. Cancel them. Anytime you need to cancel a class. But you know what you do? Put it into a hybrid environment. They don't get a day off because they'll come to your class. They have to do it another way. So nobody's going to put any heat on you to say, why did you cancel class last week? Well, you couldn't make it. What'd you do in this place? Well, they had to answer a 7-question opinionaire about something and turn it in. Well, see, you didn't miss a beat, all right? So nobody's watching you whether or not you're in class. Just go into that online environment. Listen, we have bad people in this world. I almost said bad guys, maybe some bad ladies, but mainly it's bad guys, and they sometimes have guns, and they sometimes have hand grenades or whatever they want to do, and sometimes they threaten and they do bad things. It's proven again and again. It's not necessarily going to be, but Mr. Steele just said a few minutes ago. He said, laws aren't going to change that, but maybe we can make a change somehow. There's a psychological way that people are raised, whatever it is. And listen, I've got anybody go to CN. You know what CN is? An innocent CN, Cartoon Network. A 6-year-old grandson, 6 in the morning, his eyes open up, and he wants to watch Cartoon Network. Anybody with me? All those faces that are just awful faces, and they don't smile, and they're terminating, and they're zapping people, and they're stabbing people. And you talk about indoctrination at 6. And I'll be darned, within an hour and a half when his mom and daddy got up and brought around the house, he was doing something kind of stabbing around, and I said, why? We're not watching that anymore. He said, Papa, I think my parents wouldn't watch that. I said, are you sure? You sure you get to watch whatever that cartoon thing was with all these Terminators happening? Well, that's the good guy, but the good guy never even smiles in the show. But they're just, it's killing them. You know, when you guys, when you talk about CSI and all those fun things where the females have their guns out, they're shooting people and then blowing them away, and Dirty Harry and all those, we have been indoctrinated that must be cool because it's exciting to a population to let us sell commercials and we watch that stuff. And yeah, I was raised with Popeye and Olive Oil and that group with Ludo doing his man, and they made those jokes back in the 60s that said, it's too brutal. Good heavens, Popeye. Nowadays it's not even close to that. The Flintstones is not as exciting as blowing somebody away. We are indoctrinated, and when you, in your classrooms, and you hear something walk in that door, and you hear some pop, 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 you're going to have to make a decision if you're in this room or the room next door. How are you going to get out of here? How are you going to, quote, hunker down? Are you going to put tables in front of the doors, turn off the lights? What are you going to do? You've got to think those things through. Do you escape? Do you just hide? Do you hope somebody else will take care of business down the hall and hear this pop, pop, pop going on? At what point? And it can happen in Ardmore. It can happen in Tish. It can happen at our high schools. It's happening all over. Just thank goodness Oklahoma hasn't been hit yet. So So be cognizant of where you are and what you might do in case of emergency.
Dr. Stacy,
Yes.
who is our contact for this building? I teach late night classes in here, and I still don't know their
Oh,
procedures, like who that
listen,
contact is.
we're so blessed in this building. We have Ardmore Real, Fleet certified, and what all certified, Mr. Collins, that the Ardmore Police Department.
I see them out there, but where do I get a set of policies and procedures? Because like my door, if there's an intruder, I can't shut it. I don't
Well-
have keys, I can't lock it.
We need to visit with Dr. Mills and see what, I just work your way down the hall someday, give them a call and just see what they have there. But I tell you what, every time I'm here, I go meet those officers, and we have some awesome people that work here. I know 3 that they use a lot, and they're just quality, I say young men, but quality officers. So I would get to know them and just talk a little bit. And even a 4-minute or 5-minute conversation, Amy, it can enlighten you to think in terms of what they think you should do in this environment. Because those guys are experts, and they go to school and they learn this stuff. Well, you got 2 good people in this room too.
Yeah, they've always been great, I've never seen a set of procedures for this building. And I'm really not even sure if I know all of the exits.
Well, you're asking good
I mean,
questions.
I used to
That's
see,
right.
but.
Well, that's
yeah.
why some of these doors, most of these doors are literally locked, so we can't have intruders just kind of walk in with whatever they want to do. So that it makes it a little more, less convenient for us to function, but it's it's to create another barrier. And, you know, those guys can do whatever they want to do, and walk through whatever door with a machine gun, and walk right through the glass, if they want to blow it out, so. And we're talking about gruesome things right this minute, and I'm sorry, I apologize, but that's just because this is in our face. And when you start talking about from Columbine to Connecticut, what's the name of Connecticut? All right, I'm glad I forgot. What? Sandy Hook, thank you, Dr. Cross. All right, so, listen, here's a few more things, we're about to get out of here. Report anything that doesn't work, especially technology, or leaks in the ceiling, or whatever it might be. Just let somebody know when you walk out, but clean your place up. And listen, food policy, it's up to you. Plus, you got to teach night classes. Man, I created a learning environment. I didn't care what they ate. I was like, well, what we did tonight. That's my philosophy. Serve people to the point. If they want to bring in their own sack lunch because they've been working all day long too, they want to bring in their McDonald's, you don't let them crunch ice because you got somebody next to you. But if they needed to munch something or drink something, that's all right with me, but just clean up your mess. Make it perfect. It's like when you walk in, or make it better than what you walked in. But take care of business. Listen, match your exams, please, to the curriculum that you're teaching. I just know this last semester, somebody kind of fudged a little bit, and they didn't have time to make out the test, so they went to different science teachers and got an exam from one of our wonderful science teachers, our professors, and that person used it in her class. And lo and behold, those students, can you imagine, they said, man, we didn't learn this. We never covered it. How we expected to be tested over it. So, sorry, preach to the choir. But that happened last semester. I'm thinking, wow, I didn't do a very good job. And we all kind of got together and talked about match your exams to what you've been teaching. Recommend tutoring whenever you can. We will take care of our students. If you see them suffering, I'll have to meet them halfway. There's your canceling class, hold it full weeks of time. And guys, let's elevate ourselves above the level with dignity and integrity. We don't have to use 4-letter and 5-letter words that are not accepted in the professional domain of society. If you don't mind, let's don't go there. Profanity is just, we can do something else. You already heard the play on words on earn. Students have to earn. Don't give grades. They have to earn the grades. And your homework, listen, turn that stuff back to them every 2 class periods, please. Don't. I don't want the phone call that said, it's been 4 weeks and we have no idea. In 5 weeks, we turned that in and he's still not posting grades on Gradebook. You guys get them up there as fast as you can. Roll that around. Do whatever you need to do on makeup exams, fine with me. But listen, go 1 over a mile. Guys, wear collars on your shirts or sweaters or something. And ladies, look, everybody in here is sharp as can be right at the very minute. If you look this way every time you have a class period, we'd be jumping up and down. The t-shirts and jeans and that laid back look, yeah, OU and OSU get by with that, but bring integrity in. You will win respect by looking sharp It just, it's one, the old sandal things, and then, guys, that was my generation, the sixties, and love, peace, and whatever, and do this kind of stuff, and, you know, it just, let's get over that. Don't mind, just look sharp in the classroom. And, now I've got to place Murray on all these, top of all your documents, but I've got one written in here that I think is very important, and it's a holistic comment. Please be a positive force towards student success. You know, you guys can make, you can make a change, you can make that positive influence, you can make it really happen, and that's a big deal. Now, you have been asked by the president of Eastern Oklahoma State College. I have talked to him, and he said, would you, said, brother, I really need for you to recommend somebody from your adjunct professor rank or your professor rank to be my commencement speaker. I've got 400 graduates. We'll be in an auditorium with about 3,000 people. They need a special message from an adjunct professor or from a professor at Murray State College. They need to be inspired. There's a sheet of paper in here. I'd like to hear what you would say as a commencement speaker to the group up at Wilburton. What message would you impart upon those persons receiving an associate degree, and taking that degree with them for the rest of their lives? You're the commencement speaker. It's your turn. You've got the podium. You're in your regalia. What are you going to say to them? You got a sheet of paper in this little document right here. Find the one that says you're the commencement speaker and fill that thing out for us. And when you get finished with that one, I want you to skip over to the one that's the 60 questions that some of you have already done in circle. A front page and a second page, and it's called an opinionaire, I think, at the top. I want you to fill that one out too, and we'll conclude for the evening, okay? You guys, I've shuffled my papers around too much tonight, but there it is. Betty's got it right here. It's one after the other. It's got the scale, 1 through 4 on the side of it. Do that one after you're the commencement speaker, okay? And we'll be quiet. And I tell you what, let's do this, because some of you may want to spend more time. Ms. Henthorne, is there anything else that we need to cover? Put your name on the document of commencement speaker, but on the survey, we'll just take those up and just, but by the way, I've already said this once, but you know, if you take a look, and this is more than subliminal, okay? This kind of spells out. When you work your way toward that 5 on this thing, when it's applicable in your world, this is where we're headed. Take care of business. So you don't have to put your name on those, but just take a look at yourself. And this is where we want you to be inspired and inspire someone else in the classroom. So let's conclude. If we have any pizza, you guys are welcome to take it. Anything back in the back. And we need this sheet too. Some of you, I didn't get this sheet. So I went around kind of collecting them. Good. Thank you, Dr. Blake. Sure. Yeah, do put your name on that. Thank you, ma'am.